First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Now to the plate, Jose Pirela. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Looking at his career totals, Pirela has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. When you start getting north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Two out, nobody on.
中日ドラゴンズですよ、それやったら。うわ、持ってかれた。
Nothing's gonna stop it. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
相手ニューヨークか。パドレスっていうとこですよ。
Not many players have the
こ
strength
っ
to hit
ち
the
は
ball
あれで
out
すよ。
towards the China
い
basin
つ
in
も
this
の
ballpark.
ジャイアンツです。
He put a charge into that ball like few have ever done here.
Here's Will Myers. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
確かに NY とは書いてますけどね。
First offering on its way. High pop up.
ニューヨークジャイアンツですか。
And that ends the inning. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at AT&T Park. And the Friars are off to an early 1-0 lead. Dinelson Lamet gets the call for
この
game
ピッ
one
チャー
of
なん
the
か見
series.
覚えあります
And
よ。
Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Headley's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
そうですよ。サンフランシスコジャイアンツですよ。
Popped him up.
でもユニフォームにはニューヨークの文字がついてますね。確かにヤンキースみたいに見えるんですけど。でもジャイアンツなんですよね、これ。4つ目のユニフォームですよ、これ。ホームの。これも名前が入ってないですよね。
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
ラメット、ラメット。
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Second inning now from San Francisco. It's the Padres 1 and the Giants 0. Stepping in, Corey Spangenberg. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
サンフランシスコ対サンディエゴ。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Digging in, Chase Headley. First pitch of the at-bat. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And that's too high, ball two.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Two balls and a strike now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Sent on the ground out to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting eighth, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Standing in, Austin Hedges. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jackson is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave one, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
1-1 is in there for the second strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. Waiting next is Austin Jackson. The 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Striding in, Austin Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 10th, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Now batting, Brandon Crawford. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Missed with a slider. Lamet is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And the walk.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Digging in, Hunter Pence. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Crawford leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Dinelson Lamet. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Perella hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. The second for 1, but 1's all they were ever gonna get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
シンさん、ライト2しながら見てます。
from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Right side. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1-1. Grounded to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Padres lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Striding into the box, Chris Stratton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Roll still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at ball one. Belt, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Stratton leads off first with 1 away. Two and one. Two and two. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 3-2 one more time. Hit back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 3 innings complete. The Padres lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a 2nd time right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. 3-0 now. Freddie Galvis waits on deck. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1. Ground ball right side. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Freddie Galvis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Galvis is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first home run of the season, and the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Now batting, the pitcher, Nelson.
In now, Dinelson Lamet. And he lays off there 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. This is line to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Margot is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Lamet, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. Belt has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 San Diego. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. So 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The center fielder, number 16, Austin Jackson.
Jackson in the center fielder that finds the zone for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Pirela. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jose Pirela.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second.
Tomlinson has it.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Aaron Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Bases are empty, one man out. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Yeah, 1-2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, a 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Here's Will Myers. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon. And this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Hosmer, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Step on the bag for one. Throw won't get him.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Lined but speared on a hop.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for San Diego, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.